for you, the echo or the hum,
Or the word podcast.
or the
The
word.
ladder. Totally.
What ladder? I didn't even see a ladder. Why?
And I want to do that again without my hat.
What?
Do that. My intro.
Tough.
Oh my goodness, I don't even have it up. I can't even see nothing. Anything.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. I was too busy exporting and importing.
Oh gosh.
Actually, I have not imported.
Good
at
evening,
all.
everyone.
Hi.
Happy Memorial Day.
Hello,
Happy
everybody.
Memorial Day. I love
I love the way you love me.
3-day weekends, but I also
Haven't you been on a 3-day weekend for the last like 2-3 months?
It feels like that way. It
Well,
feels like that way.
some of us that are essential, no.
I am sharing on my timeline.
Oh, I think I did.
For the Monday
Hi, Sunner.
Ketchup.
What's a summer?
Sunner.
Sunner.
You say daughter, I say
got it.
Sunner.
Sunner.
Yo entiendo.
How about hi, second to Cash?
Right. No, he just gets Sunner because he gets called by his name. Y'all, oh my gosh. I should have sent y'all a picture so y'all could have shared it. I'm working on Johnny Cash's man bun.
Uh-oh.
Dog bun.
Oh, snap. You know who hates man buns?
It's a dog bun. Surely you can't hate a dog bun.
Surely.
I bet if you could do a snake bun, you would do it. See?
Why do you think I would do that?
Because you like it. That's why.
Like mother, like sonner.
Oh, man. Can I tell you about my weekend first? Can I go first on this Monday Ketchup?
Why are you volunteering?
Oh, wait. We should do the business of the day first.
Thank you.
And actually, this is a really good one. So the gentleman's name is Craig McMahon. He has started RLR. Thank you for interrupting my advertisement for this gentleman here. It is RLCR, Remote Learning Computer Repair, which is a service he is offering where he is repairing computers for students learning from home during this crazy pandemic. So we're a little bit behind. I know that school's over, but I still think he can help out people. He has over 20 years experience in the IT field. He can fix most PCs, Mac, desktops, laptops, and other devices. The service is offered at a low, low price. So if you or someone you know needs this service, please drop a comment, catch him on Messenger, or email assistance for those that cannot physically touch due to distance. Again, please spread the word. Thanks to each and every one of you for allowing and trusting me with your computer repair needs. His name is Craig McMahon. You can't hear me?
He's giving you a hard time. Just ignore him.
Okay, I was like, wait, you can't hear me? You let me go this whole time without being able to hear me?
And to be fair, he gave you ample warning and you didn't stop.
Right. I was
That's true
like,
too. Thank you, Cindy.
you know why? Because I'm trying to read the blurb that he sent me, because I want to make sure that we got the blurb that he wanted.
And you did such a great job, Joe. Without you here, we wouldn't have such a great blurb.
Blurb.
Yeah. Thank you for being our blurper.
Greg, thank you very much.
Hey,
I
Alex.
appreciate that you like to try to help people with their computer issues, because I am that cousin that knows how to work on computers, and I hate being that cousin that knows how to work on computers.
You're the cousin that does pictures, the cousin that works on computers, and now the cousin that's a smoker. Not that kind. A meat smoker.
Not the blaze up kind.
I used to be the one that people called. Now people forget everything.
Be glad.
There are some benefits to it.
Yeah, you know. I just hated in the beginning, a long time ago, when we first started learning on how to work on computers, people always ask us, do you know how to burn DVDs? Do you know where to find illegal movies?
You know what I miss is, so you know my favorite color, Sandy, you know my favorite colors was always red and blue.
Yes.
So I would go to, Joe, you would be with me, and I would tell you, we'd go to CompUSA and we'd be looking around for stuff, and then people would come and ask me all the time for advice on computer parts or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Because the CompUSA, I don't work there, but I was like, since red was my favorite color, I always wore red.
Yeah.
Red shirts.
So you could have been like a Target employee too?
A what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was wearing khakis often during those beginning times. And they'd be like, "Is this webcam better or this? What's the sound card?" And I'd be like, "Blah blah 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 blah." And then she'd be like, "Oh, I'll take this one then." And I'm like, "Well, good for you." And she'd be like, "Can you ring me up?" I was like, "Nope." She's like, "I'm sorry." You have to work through it all and be like, "Oh, I don't work here." She'd be like, "Oh, but
Yeah.
like you asked a question, I just answered it."
It's like, I'll help you out, but
Yeah.
I don't work here.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Oh
I
my!
got asked if I worked at Walgreens. I'm not sure why. I wasn't wearing any Walgreens anything. Just wanted to unlock the cabinet.
You were like, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
You probably saw the bobby pins in my hair.
Something like that. You know, it's funny that we're talking about this because I went to Walmart on Friday, Wally World on Friday, and I was carrying a shirt and some stuff in the other hand, but I had shorts on, and I don't remember what shirt I had, but I walked into the store looking for grabbing stuff, and then someone was like, "I'm sorry, can you unlock this for me?" And I looked at her, kind of like what you just said, Sandy, and I was like, "Huh?" And it was he. He goes, "Yeah, I want to get one of these things in here." I was like, "Not for me." So it was like, what?
It's been a while since I've been asked if I work in one of those big shop places.
Really?
It's been Target. So Target has done it, and I think I've been asked at Best Buy before too. So, but yeah, that's always fun. And I'm just like, don't work here.
Right.
Moving on.
Hey, IT gurus, you have a question?
Right, exactly. Do you have an IT question? I need to know how I can connect my laptop.
I can connect my laptop or phone to my phone to be able to use my TV monitor.
You can't. Next question, not really. I don't know.
I believe what you're trying to ask, Priscilla, is how you can connect your laptop or your phone to a TV or monitor, maybe. Maybe that's because that makes sense. And to do that, depending on what kind of phone you have, like mine, I have a USB-C charger port. USB-C is actually universal for many different things, and you can find a USB-C to HDMI adapter, and you would plug it into the bottom of your phone or into the USB-C port on your computer, and then the other side would have an HDMI cable that would go to your TV.
HDMI.
What did I say?
HDMI.
Why would I say that?
I don't know. Why would you?
You lie.
Shall we rewind the video?
You never met no Martin Luther King Jr.
Rewind the video. Yeah. I would just say just plug a USB cable into both and see what happens.
All right. Pray for the best.
And do the hokey pokey and spin yourself around.
But if you do have a Windows 10 machine, which everyone should have a Windows 10 machine, this is our PSA, is Windows 7 was sunset in January, so you should not be using Windows 7 machines anymore. But if you have a Windows 10 machine, you can find a wireless adapter that you can plug into your TV, and then you can connect wirelessly from your laptop, and it'll broadcast to the TV. I've got a ton of those at my job we use. Pretty popular.
Yeah.
Are you speaking English?
It's
free.
It's
the latency is slightly high, but it's doable.
And if you have Apple, you can cast from your iPod to most TVs nowadays, or you can use an Apple TV and broadcast to your Apple TV.
Or if you're on Google, you can use a Google Cast or Chromecast, sorry, to do the exact same thing.
So I hope you guys are all geeked out and realize that.
And if you have a BlackBerry, you can use a BlackBerry Cast and then go from there.
Or a Palm Trio.
Right.
Oh snap! My Cassiopeia device might be able to do something there. I don't know what setting to use on my TV. So on your TV, you would choose HDMI. If you're using an HDMI cable, which most machines do, you're going to choose HDMI 1 or 2. Sometimes some will have even a computer port on the back. So it says COMP, and then on your remote, on your chingamadera, you would put it on HDMI or comp also. That's what Grandma would say back in the day. Dame esta chingamadera, por favor. You'd be like, Grandma, the remote.
English, please.
Yeah, it was the word for everything. It's the grandma word for every piece of electronic equipment.
It's kind of like a universal remote. It's the universal word.
It's the Spanish word for whatchamacallit.
Very good, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. I feel like you had to come in and try to outdo what I was saying. Like I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm the one-up guy. I just want to one-up you.
You're also using our vocabulary list from Friday.
That's right. I saw that it was posted in the comments too. So, who did that anyway? Did y'all do that?
Chris did.
Chris did that. The producer did that.
What person?
What person?
Who would do that?
What audience member?
Oh my goodness. Well, I was gonna go first on my weekend, but my weekend was boring.
Okay, so done. Moving on. Everyone else out there, why don't you tell us about your weekend too in the comments while we talk about some of our stuff that we wanted to chat about tonight?
Yeah,
because I want to know what y'all did too. I don't want to know what Joe did. Sandy, I don't mind. Well, unless Joe cooks or bakes.
Well,
or
I did
happen.
smoke something today. I smoked a pork butt and got some pulled pork.
I think you should talk about that.
I didn't understand what you were talking about using the.
Oh yeah, the hand blender. Okay, guys. So both of you and everyone else, dude. I used to use forks too, and then I think it was earlier this year. Actually, I saw a life hack for using the blender, and believe it or not, so I put the chicken.
Hand blender.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been doing that for years, girl.
Yeah, have you really?
Yeah.
The thing works like amazing, doesn't it, Sandy?
Yeah, sure does.
Joe, it is like honestly. So if you have any meat that's real tender. You just throw that, like, so for me, I throw the chicken in the Instapot and then it comes out. And instead of sitting there doing what you were doing in that video, which was so boring and everything else, you just take the blender, you put it in there, dude, and then you just let it go. And if the meat's tender enough, like yours looked, that thing will just shred it like you need it to. And it's not cutting it.
Yeah.
The blender's it's just separating the meat.
Separating the meat.
Yeah. And so you're getting a fine, really good.
Yeah, because we have big chunks, because you can only, So, I'll try that next time.
That's pretty cool, dude.
When prices go down.
Yeah.
So you can afford another pork
when
butt.
the price is right, kid.
Right, exactly. But yeah, that's what I did today. I started at 12, and my thermometer actually worked this time. I think.
Nice.
Because I went through the top of the smoker instead of the side of the smoker. So I guess I think a piece of the cable may have gotten frayed or something like that.
Oh.
So I go to the top now, and it was actually, and the cool thing, the alarm goes off when it hits temperature. We're like, what's that beeping noise?
Is that the fire alarm?
So does that mean like it's reached the temperature when it's cooked that you're ready to bring it out and all that jazz?
So like for a pulled pork, it's 195, or you can let it also go to 201 if you want it even softer. So
even tenderer.
Or tenderer. Most tenderest.
I like that. Can I show you a picture real quick, guys? Is that okay?
Yes, I'm gonna let you.
Okay. If you want to send me a picture, Sandy, so I can share with everyone, we could do that too. Okay.
A picture of what?
Whatever you wanted to send. I think you said you were wanting to send a picture earlier.
Yes.
You can. I'll try to. Joe and I will try to make enough time for you to do that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, look, Evan. Speaking of the chingaleta. His mom would say that to us all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, actually, Evan, that's great that you're on right now, dude, because it's actually your mom's recipe that I cooked. So she was online this weekend and she tagged me in a post and she was just like, "Hi, man. I was just thinking about you. I thought you'd like to see this recipe." And so I was like, "What is this?" And she had made these out of these world looking far crazy hamburgers. I actually recorded video on, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys on Friday, but I thought I'd at least just show you a picture of what the semi-finished product looked like. And
oh wow, that looks good.
So
that bacon on top?
Well, no, but
what's in the meat?
So it's a hamburger patty that's been slammed in with a can. You know? And then in the inside is a shredded cheese, bacon bits, green onion, and ranch dressing mixed. and then it's stuffed in the cavity of this burger, and then I put more shredded cheese on top to kind of cover the lid, or put the lid on top of the hamburger thing. I don't even know that you call this a hamburger, but it came out completely dry, but it was so tasty. And then I had extra leftover of the mixture, and so I was just sitting there eating ranch. Did I say ranch dressing too?
You did say ranch dressing.
Okay.
Yes.
Just sitting there eating the leftover mixture because it tasted good. It could have added a ton of more vegetables in there for me, and we ended up having a salad for dinner. But I made a video of making these, and they're finished. And so, but those were pretty cool. They were really good, Evan. His mom made them for them this weekend, and so that's why I was like, I'll give it a try.
Give it a try.
Yeah. She's like, you're gonna eat a lot of meat, and I'm like, but of course I have my little scale, and I'm all like 6 ounce, 8 ounces,
extra with all that. Because I don't think you
with all that fancy.
Yeah, he like gets the exact measurements and stuff. Who does that?
Really?
So Evan's razzing on me here. I don't think you should have oven baked burgers. Well, Evan, thanks.
Why not, Evan? Tell us more.
Still look good. So, Sandy, are you ready for your little thing?
I sent it.
I know.
Okay.
You ready?
What's up with the attitudes tonight?
What attitude? I was just so proud.
No, not you. Joe's all like, I know.
Look at that. He's got him a dog bun. That is really cool.
Isn't that so cute? Of course, it lasted all but an hour because he scratches his head. Who knew? Like, I didn't think he would paw that area.
Dog.
He's a what?
He's just a good-looking dog, though. So
he is. He's sweet.
It's hard for him not to look good, right?
Oh, it looks like you did something else, Sandy.
I did.
I forgot. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that down. So, are you liking the flat grill? Because I think I'm going to get a flat grill instead of replacing.
We love it. I mean, you do breakfast, lunch, and dinner on this sucker.
That's what Evan's dad has. When the pictures that his mom sent me, his dad had like a flat. Either it was a flat that was on top of the grill, or it was a char that was built into it. But it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
looking,
this is the Blackstone. Is it 36-inch something? But yeah, we love it. I mean, Eric will do like bacon, eggs, pancakes, all at the same time.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like it because with a traditional grate grill, if you have burgers that have too much fat in them, you'll have flare-ups and things tend to burn and get crispy on the outside. I mean, get extra flavor on the outside.
They get Cajun.
Exactly. So that's cool. I may have to do that because I'm in the market for possibly replacing my barbecue grill. So I was like, do I want to get a barbecue grill or do I want to get a flat? And so that's what I know it's not about me, but go ahead.
So we went from smoker. I mean, we have, of course, the smoker, and then we went from the little grill with the charcoal and all that stuff. And then we went to that. Yeah, we like that a whole lot. I mean, the heat, it's, even, you don't have to worry about the flame going out and all that stuff. So
nice.
I like the idea of being able to have both, like when I want that extra flavor from the charcoal, because I do like, even though it's not good for you, but then to be able just to turn on the broiler or you know what I mean? And just start cooking right away kind of thing. I also like that idea.
That's cool. So what else did y'all do?
That's the awkward moment when you're like, you don't want to talk over your co-host, and so you wait for them to kind of.
I know. We're learning. It's only taken us a little bit.
Yeah. I'm really trying, guys. I'm really trying hard.
Only on episode 35 here. We figured out how not to talk over each other.
You go first, Sandy.
Okay. Y'all know I've been wanting to start on this project for a while now. And my project that I finally completed this weekend. Y'all ready for this?
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, I should have sent y'all a picture.
I will do it and I can go.
Cleaning out my closet.
Oh my God.
Finally
cleaning out her closet.
And you know that you watched Hoarders, Joe?
Oh yeah.
I saw your post, Joe.
That could have been not near as bad, my closet. Okay, so here's my thing. It's like I'll try something on and I'll hate it, then I'll just throw it. And then I'll just pile it. Then after it's like, it's overwhelming and I don't want to mess with it anymore.
Yeah.
And then I have all these things where I was just like, I'm going to donate. So I had put these bags up and I had still left them in my closet. I have good intentions. I just never follow through with them. So anyway,
That's all that matters.
Right. It's the thought that counts. So anyway, I filled up bags and bags and I threw away so many things. And I feel so much better. Like my closet, I can open my door without anything catching.
Wind actually goes through it, doesn't it? Instead of stopping.
I didn't realize how big my closet was.
You put Jillian's to shame?
That'll be ridiculous.
Okay.
But anyway, my closet is clean. Everything is hanging. There's nothing on the floor anymore. And it's so good. It
feels good, huh?
It's like looming on you. Every time you go in there, it's like, anyway, so that was like my biggest accomplishment.
That's great. That's really great. I feel the same way when we got our house clean, and I realized that, oh my gosh, I'm coming home with so less stress. So not a mess everywhere.
Right. Yes, exactly. I'm like, now I can go in there. So now my thing is, now I'm going to have to maintain it.
Yeah.
That's another thing for me. Hey, Carrie, we all have skeletons in our closet.
Some of them need to stay there, okay?
And some of them are going to stay there with the cobwebs.
Yeah, cobwebs.
So, Jamie, how was your weekend?
The weekend was pretty good. I got to play a game that I wanted to. Oh my gosh. I came to a realization something this weekend, and it broke my heart.
What?
So
he called me about it, so I know what it is.
For all of you, of my,
you didn't call me.
I almost did, but then I debated Sandy because I was like, I don't know that she really cares about this stuff. But then I was like, and then even afterwards, I thought, why did I stop? Because it's not like I think that she wouldn't want to hear it if she didn't care anyway.
I'd still nod my head and smile.
Right, exactly. So, and I would know that you don't care, but it would be okay because at least I could just get it out. And so for all of you guys out there, like if you don't know, when I go social, I do like to just call people randomly, and I'm great at what would you call that? Like in between driving phone calls.
You make good use of your drive time.
Yeah. So instead of usually listening to music, which I love to do, I usually just call people, and I'm just like, hey.
Yeah. And you don't call because you need something either. So that like a lot of people, like when you talk to friends or family, you call them and they're like, uh-oh, they need $5.
They need computer help. Ignore.
Yeah. Exactly.
Why are they calling me? And I see whenever Jamie calls, I don't have to worry about that.
No, yeah. And I do it for a lot of people too. Like some random person will pop in my head and I'll just be like, oh, pause, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I still got the number. I'm like, and they never answer, but I'm always like, hey, I was just thinking about you. I was just driving by this place, and it just looked real hot out there, and I see someone walking. I'm like, should I pick them up or not? But then they'll get my seat sweaty or something. So anyway, hope you're having a good day. Bye. That's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
And he will leave a voicemail. Never
he
doubt.
Will definitely leave a voicemail.
I do. Yes.
It's the voicemail.
So yes. I usually hide little Easter eggs or little nuggets in it. And don't hang up. If you stop hearing me talk, don't hang up, because I usually, on purpose, I leave you an after credits scene. Okay?
Yes.
So that's on purpose. But anyhow, I already forgot what I was talking about, so it's okay.
You were talking about the game that you were disappointed in.
Oh, guys. So, okay. # Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's what I'm about to talk about. I waited this game for...
went straight down. It's like,
I'll try to be quick then, Sandy. Okay.
She's like this. Oh,
let me file my nails while you do it.
I'm okay with that. That doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm okay. I'm like, that's fine. I waited 23 years to play this game, and I started playing it. It came out a while back. Not a while, like about a month or so, Joe, right?
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to play it, and I kept picking it up, and I kept telling myself I was so busy, which I was, that I couldn't play it. But then this weekend, I realized something Saturday night, and then Sunday morning I woke up and I was like, oh. I tried to play again, and I realized I don't like the game.
Why?
It curses so much, Sandy, that
guys.
Yeah, and it's like that. I don't mind it's not like I'm all super sensitive towards curse words or anything. It's just when you hear cursing, sometimes to just curse, like when the little kids used to start cursing and then you could hear them all over the place. That's kind of what it feels like playing the game. And I'm like, man, you really just ruined my childhood, I guess, because I love that game. I love the memory of it. And even all the follow-up games, I'm like, but now it's like, man, and not just a little bleep here. It's like, good Lord, why did you have to say that? And it's been discouraging, and I realize I might play it more, but it'll be one of those where it's a little bit every other day kind of thing, or every other month. I meant to go in there and look at the settings to see if there was something in there about it, but I thought maybe I could listen to the Japanese with English subtitles, but I was confident that they would still have some cursing in there too. So
right. Yeah, and see, the original game didn't have cursing in it, and all of the follow-up stuff kind of started adding more cursing to it. So it's kind of like with the Star Trek stuff. They've been started cursing a lot in that. And I'm just like, really? Come on. It's not needed.
What could you possibly say about space?
Right,
well, that's what you would think, but it's like, holy geez, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and see, the problem is there's like 3 long series of Star Trek stuff that never had any cursing in it. And then all of a sudden, all this new stuff has cursing in it. I'm like,
and
really?
We're not talking like little. We're talking about like some F-bombs here. And
we don't need this. We don't need that. It was just, and I curse like a sailor, but at the same time, I understand that there's certain things that are, it's just not needed. So
it's okay that y'all talk about cursing because we watched a lot of all of my old school classics. I like to show Kay about Sandlot and Rookie of the Year and stuff like that. Stuff to me, and he loves it. And anyway, so Sandlot, we watched it today, and I thought, I didn't realize that those kids cuss so much. So I looked over at Kate, and I'm like, you know what, Kate? I'm going to let you cuss. And he looked over, and he started laughing. And I was like, I'm just kidding. You're not going to be cussing.
Sandy.
So we were having dinner, and I asked my watch something, and Kate said, or the watch was like, I cannot do that on your iPhone watch or something. And Kate was like, what a stupid Apple Watch. And I'm like, oh. And he was just like, Mom, I was going to say Apple. And I'm like, yeah, you better. I'm going to say Apple.
That is hilarious, Sandy.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
So before we get into our homework that we were supposed to do, which I did, but not 10 minutes before the show, maybe like an hour before the show, but I did it. I was like looking for someone to review our show.
Okay.
And I was reaching out to several different people, several different groups, and it's like, hey, somebody needs to come on and check our show out and give us a review of what you think our show is, what we need to improve on, those types of things. And I think I found somebody that is going to be pretty good at it. So hopefully they'll join us here shortly and give us a good review of the show, and we can kind of see what they say about it. I
didn't really teach him. He just picked it up. There's a difference, Sonner. And you didn't pick up cleaning from me. That's so weird what you pick up. Seriously.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but someone to review our show.
Yeah, they just,
just sounds like something you do. Sounds like
just say, hey, you know what? We need a third party to come in and tell us about our show. And unfortunately, the only person that emailed me back was this reviewer named Raven Black. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But she's here. So let's see. Welcome to the show, Raven.
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, Raven.
Hey.
Hey. Was that smoke in the background there?
Yeah, it just kind of happens sometimes or whatever. But, it's whatever.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, is this where I file a complaint?
File a complaint?
I have a lot of reviews to give you, complaints.
Oh, okay.
If you will.
All right. Yeah. Well, we're ready.
I think we're good for constructive criticism.
So yeah, I mean, I'm in some kind of mood today. My turtle ran away or whatever, and his name is Gotham. So if you ever see a turtle, let me know. Okay. But okay, so if my review hurts your feelings, just know that I really don't care.
Oh,
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well,
okay.
that's good to know.
Okay, because I mean, all right, so here's my first review. You look really happy and all, and that's great for you, but like, stop.
Oh,
It's not like, you know, I don't know, you just smile too much, all of you, you know.
all of us.
Honestly, I think that smiling should be a crime because it makes me really itchy. Like Joe right now, I can
I'm
see like I'm
sorry.
just like
Oh, sorry.
really itchy. I hate laughter. Um, it's not important. It's not good for anyone involved. So
So
and
no.
basically like yeah, you shouldn't smile and you shouldn't laugh.
Oh,
Just saying.
okay.
It's inappropriate. Humor is non-existent. Um,
Humor is.
it's literally like a figment of your imagination, of your like tiny little brain. Um, and humor, it makes you smile and laugh, which makes me itchy. And so, again, I hate that.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Raven, how many shows of ours have you watched?
like all of them,
Oh, thank
Oh
and
you.
wow.
I get really itchy,
Oh.
and it makes me cringe, honestly.
I'm so sorry about
So
that.
for those of us
And to be
out
fair,
here,
I've had cringe moments when I watched back too.
yeah, I mean, so you get it then, I'm sure.
I do.
But yeah, I actually like, no joke, I had a dream like last night or some night that I typically sleep during the day, so those are the days are my nights.
Oh,
But I had a dream that you all just like kind of stopped talking, and that was the best dream I've ever had.
Oh,
oh,
It was really good.
wow.
So, yeah. So, I really like, I feel like you should talk about pain more and like things that would hurt people because I enjoy pain.
Oh, okay.
And I imagine that um my definition of pain
Mm-hmm.
is equivalent to your definition of humor, whatever that is.
The humor that
It
doesn't
sucks.
exist.
air
Okay.
quote.
Yeah.
Humor.
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoy taking like long walks away from like people in general.
Oh.
What?
Away from people.
So
Yeah,
maybe
away
you should talk about something like that, like just like walking and being alone. It'd be a
Oh,
really good topic. Yeah. Um, also, um, you know, I get like a lot of comments on myself
oh,
about that's my smoke detector. It happens a lot. It's fine.
oh.
Yeah.
Joe's went off earlier today too.
It happens a lot.
It
It's
happens a
fine.
lot.
Like, yeah, I mean, I just have like, you know, this smoke machine in my room that I really like to have, and it makes me feel like myself. And so, but like, you know, I don't want to die in a fire, so I have smoke alarms. But so it's just kind of a thing that I have to deal with sometimes. It's not a big
That
deal.
makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
so Raven, other than we need to stop smiling, we need to stop laughing,
Yeah.
what other improvements can we make to keep you as a viewer?
Well, like, I mean, I don't know if you noticed my backdrop, but I mean, you know, you guys have backdrops or whatever you want to call that, but you could really improve in that area. You know, it's a
Oh,
little bright. It's a
it's
little
too
bright
bright.
where you are. Yeah, it's a little bright. I think that all of you need facial piercings.
Oh,
And just, you know,
okay.
just, See, I'm scratchy again. You're smiling.
I'm sorry, who was laughing?
No, she said I was smiling.
Oh,
smiling and laughing make her itchy.
I heard laughter and I saw a smile, so it just made me itchy. So
please be respectful of our guests.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Trying to. I have big teeth. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's all good and fine whenever you wanna just like. I tried it. I can't.
You can't. You can't do it.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I see. I'm like so itchy.
You're so itchy.
Yeah. Water. It looks like you guys are having a lot of fun and all. And like, I just want to say, one time I had fun. And it was awful.
You had fun.
It was the worst experience of my life.
One time you had fun, and it was the worst experience of your life.
It was awful.
It was.
Yeah. So
how will you celebrate when Gotham returns?
I'll probably just like sit in my room and like, stare at him for a minute. He'll probably like crawl around in his little cage or whatever and like look at me. We'll just be like, "What's up?" He'll be like, "What's up?"
What's up? I'm back.
And then, I mean, I understand if he doesn't want to be with me, like be home with me because nobody ever wants to be with me.
Maybe it was just really dark in your room and he didn't know where he was going.
That's very possible.
Well, I feel like, maybe I raised him and he has never seen the light. So maybe he could have been curious, but I know in my Gotham, he's going to go out there and he's going to see the light. And he's going to turn into a vampire like I do at night. Like
a vampire turtle. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, basically. Every pet that I own hates the light, I think, but they all run away. So I think it's just me
follow the light
in general. I think it's just
they're going for the light.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Raven, I appreciate your time and bringing this to our attention because we actually had no idea that we were that
we were causing people to be itchy. That's awful.
Yeah, sorry. It's terrible.
It's very cringy. It's horrible.
And cringy. Yes.
So you should just like make that stop.
Oh, okay.
Forever. I might need some therapy after this critique.
Right. Okay. Well,
I mean, I'm honest, so at least there's
very
that.
True. Raven, well, I guess we'll call it a night. We would tell you to have a good night, but I don't think you want us to do that.
I don't want that. I don't want to have a good night. What is that?
I hope you have a night.
Have a dark night then.
Have a dark night.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
And I hope Gotham comes back. Is that a good?
Yeah. I don't honestly. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. All right.
But so you guys just keep it low with the smiles and laughs.
Yeah.
And you guys have a dark night.
Oh, all right. Dark night.
Thank you very much, Raven.
Good night.
Thanks, Raven.
Good night.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Good night.
Peace.
Peace. Sometimes I don't think you should respond to email. I'm seriously gonna need therapy.
I'm so sorry, y'all. Raven Black, that sounds like a cool name. I don't see anything wrong with that, but man, I feel like I need an exorcism right now.
She had smoke coming out of her.
Who put smoke in their room?
I was like, God. What the heck is that?
And then the alarm goes off. I'm like, what?
She said it goes off all the time.
Oh my gosh.
It goes off all the time.
And now you know why Gotham ran away. That sound repels animals.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Jamie, you were about to really upset her.
Joe, you lost when you said big teeth. I'm like, but thank you for putting that out there.
Fabulous.
Why did you say that? You're making it so hard.
Wow.
Oh
okay.
gosh.
Man. I hopefully, yeah, she likes to review things. I didn't realize that she did dark reviews. So
yeah, the name didn't give it away to me.
No,
I want to have her back on. That was.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but I was not expecting that.
Yeah, my eyes are like crying right now because
Oh my gosh, my eyes
so
are burning.
stop laughing.
we need to stop laughing. No humor. No smiling.
Or
I'm just gonna have to do the show like this the whole time.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to follow David and be like, "What's up?"
Hi guys, how's it going?
See that nice shiny reflective surface right there?
Oh my goodness. When you gotta get to our
Wow. I don't know if I feel much better about myself. I thought we were doing
I thought we were doing good.
we make people itch.
Is that our demographic that we're going?
Oh my gosh. You find the craziest people, man.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
But you know what? Thank you, Black Raven, for helping us.
No, Raven.
Raven Black. Raven Black.
I'm sorry. See, and then I've got
any relation to Rachel?
Rachel.
Oh gosh.
Rebecca, you mean?
That's what I said, Rebecca. Why do you always correct me? Why do you try to correct me?
They're sisters.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, because
I'm all lost. I'm all kinds of lost right now.
She's like the opposite of Rebecca Black.
It happens. You do have the black sheep of the family.
Oh, Nick, what was that? What was that?
That was an honest complaint.
That was because I thought it was a review. It ended up being a complaint. So I don't even know what to go. I don't even know what to go.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you do? Well, we had homework, y'all, and we need to share our homework because we love doing our homework. Not an hour or 15 minutes before the show. We love doing it.
I think I did mine pretty early this morning.
Oh my goodness! There's always an overachiever in a group.
That's why we invited her.
And
Thank
that's
you.
why she's here.
Seriously, in my life, I've never been called an overachiever.
She's like, I don't know how to handle this right now.
I don't know. Where's my award?
Roller coaster of emotions right now, isn't it, Sandy?
There you go.
Roller coaster of
emotions.
The toilet paper award goes.
All right. Let me get back on track because I need to not lose it right now. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. So yeah, like Joe said, we all had homework this weekend, and we like to showcase your comments from the previous week, what we think are some of the funniest, best comments. And just so you know, we look at all of your comments.
I try to look at them while y'all are here, so I'm usually the one participating with the commenters.
Yeah, she's good at that. So here we go. We'll start with yours then, Sandy. Okay. Carrie Patton. Sandy, you're like Abner. No accent. Then bam, Spanish. Then bam, John Wayne.
Hey, guys.
Guy.
Huh?
Guy?
That's not this week. That was last week.
That's what I said 4 days ago. There you go. Sorry.
Wait,
is that last week too?
That one's a one. Yes.
Okay, so Sandy needs to really be the one reading these.
So this was really funny. This was on the Monday's Kids episode, and Eric said, if the kids don't come back, I may not come back. But thankfully, Eric did come back.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly, he did come back.
Thanks, Eric. Appreciate you.
Thanks for coming back. Yeah, because those little monster children came and took over our show.
They did. Yeah, Kate's like, when do you need me back on? Don't call me, I'll call you, child.
All right.
Yes, and this one, because we were talking on Food Friday, and I asked Jamie what his sides were, and Jamie was like, I don't remember what I had for sides. And I'm like, I need like a main course and I need some side dishes. And I was like, does anybody else need that? And so Carrie, thank goodness, said she's a main dish and a 2 sides gal herself. But I think Jamie said he did end up doing sides, but he just couldn't remember if it was a salad or what it was.
Oh, we had a guest star.
Yeah. Speaking of kids coming back, Eric, there you go.
I'd be grateful to come back.
That's okay. I think I got this one, Sandy.
Okay.
I chose this one. I already forgot which episode it was on, but I just thought it was the weirdest comment to show up. And Alex is saying, "Is that Dad?" And Sandy's like, "Yes, sir."
Oh.
It makes me think. What was it?
It was on the food episode, and it was the video that he did. You can just see his hand stirring, so that's why he's like, "Is that Dad?"
Oh, okay. It was like one of those sad things where he's like, "Wait, is that Dad?" Yes, sir. Yes, it is. But you said he was dead, so I played out this whole dramatic story, and I was like, "Oh, I'll include that in the comments." So, question: do other women actually get their husbands gifts for their anniversary? For some reason, I didn't think we did. Chris, yes, you do. You're supposed to. I don't even remember how long you've been married, but yes. And if not, wives are also supposed to go back and what do you call it? Gift all those gifts. So
Exactly.
if you're talking about any one person in particular,
Yes.
then yes.
We can calculate them and get a total amount that you can use to help me buy a new lens.
I thought you were going to say a flat grill
or a flat grill.
Both. I say both. I don't know why you are limiting yourself.
Exactly. Might as
I'm
well.
sure
don't
it's
sell
been-
yourself short, men.
I'm sure it's been many years.
But seriously, I don't think we do. And Eric and I don't do I don't get him anything for anniversary.
Shame on
But I
you.
do birthdays and I do Father's Day. Get myself something for those days.
You should get that man a tomahawk steak.
Did you hear what she said?
She get herself something for.
Right.
Oh, it's your birthday. Look what I got me.
That's usually the way it goes. I'm like,
Wait
I'm so
a
glad
minute.
you got me that.
I don't know. I don't
sure
think that's how it's supposed to work.
I'm sure the assistant just is like, you know what? I just get my own gift every year now.
Gifts. That Blackstone grill, that was a Father's Day.
Well, we're talking about anniversary though, right?
Oh yeah, I don't do anniversary
You don't
things.
do them.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Well, then I guess we just have high expectations. Joe.
Hey, I'm the greatest gift he's ever gotten. I can't top that.
You should be the gift that keeps on giving gifts.
Yeah, right.
I can't top that.
You can't top it.
Here we go. Carrie says, all I can rap is Baby Got Back and that one part in Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. Ha, 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 ha. Please stop singing that. I don't like that song. But Carrie, I would appreciate you recording that part, that rap, and then sending it to us so we can play it on maybe tomorrow or something like that. Okay?
Yeah.
Get on that, Carrie.
Yeah. Chop, Carrie.
Anita said, "You guys are hilarious. Lots of laughs. Great way to end the night."
Oh, thank you, Anita.
I thought that was sweet.
Thanks so much, Anita.
You guys know I like highlighting those cute, sweet, adorable comments. So
Yeah, that makes the Black Ravens comments just kind of disappear. And I'm glad
Raven
you shared that one.
Raven Black.
Same thing.
She's gonna watch this, and you're gonna need an egg after this episode, Sandy. So you better watch it.
At first, I thought it was that girl off Disney. What is her name? Oh, Raven Simone.
Oh.
Whenever you said that, I was like, oh, she's a Disney star. I thought, man, you got some serious string pulling going on.
Serious pull there.
All right. So John Matthew says, "What did I miss?" And Carrie said, "A new song with awesome lyrics. My mom robbed a 7-Eleven while I was playing volleyball." And I get
John
that.
Matthews, you missed your comment being shared yet again.
Sorry for you.
Is he even I don't even think he even deserves that top fan badge.
Next time I'll erase it so that it doesn't say it. Okay.
It's not even he hasn't commented.
I'll just go right there and be like, bleep, 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 bleep.
a top fan means that they comment every day.
He must have been a top fan last month.
Must have been.
Yeah.
Must have been. Oh, so Adrian decided to put this whenever the kids were on the show and said this show has never been better.
Hey, Adrian's up there with Black Raven.
Right, exactly. Raven Black.
Oh, please continue to correct me because my brain won't correct it.
So these are the people that decided that I needed to rap.
I almost did that too, Joe. I'm glad you did it.
Step up, Joe. Do be scared. I was scared. Joe needs to rap now.
Scared.
I tried. I did not. Joe can't get off that easy. He needs to rap. Hey, I was going along with him, and so that's it. That you just deal with it.
Deal with that rap that just happened right now.
Like this. I just wrapped this up. How about that? Next one. Friend Marie, where does one find the after show?
I feel so bad for this one.
It's not as cool as it sounds.
So sorry, friend.
We always mention the after show, but it's really not that cool, okay?
It's just us talking.
Yammering for 30 minutes that we didn't want to yammer about on the show. Yeah.
But if you're willing to pay for it, maybe we could work on that. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Just saying. Man, so that went faster than I thought it was going to go.
Here's mine for next week or this week.
She buys Father's Day gifts for her husband who is not her father, but not the anniversary. Carrie, they're from my children, Carrie. And they're just as shocked as he is when he opens it.
And she's like, "Oh, you didn't want that? I'm glad I wanted it. Thanks."
Usually the way it goes. What, you didn't want the size 8 ring?
No comment. All right, can I tell you about something else? Or did we have some?
No.
I want to tell you. So I was sad that I didn't get to, that I'm not in love with Final Fantasy VII as much as I wanted to. So I ended up picking up another game on Friday that I was really excited for, that Joe was like, I hope you didn't pay more than $20 for that game. And I did pay over $20 for this game.
How much did you pay?
$40. And you know what? I loved it. I absolutely loved it, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. These are just some of the screenshots that I did just Google through. This game is called Man Eater. Okay? And it's like if you were playing Jaws, if you wanted to be the shark that went around and ate people, this is the game you get. And it sounds silly. And it may look a little crazy, but man, it is fun to play. You hear people screaming, and you go into the water, and you can breach the water and land on boats and eat the people on the boat. You can skip on the land and eat people on the land, and then you got to get back in the water. It's hilarious, man. My oldest daughter was down here looking. She was like, "Oh, this looks so cool, Dad!" And she sat down and watched me play it for a while, and. But the game style was pretty funny because what was that show that was for a while where where they go out to the sea and they catch the crabs, I think, maybe, right?
Oh,
is that PG-13?
Yes.
It's the world's toughest, dangerous job.
Something like that. Yeah, anyway, you know what I'm talking about, right? If any of you guys know, put it in the comments. But so the game's in the style of this show called Man Eater, where they follow this guy who hunts sharks around. And so as they comment and do their video, you're the shark in the water, swimming around and looking around for people. And it's an RPG style. So you level up and you get bones and you get you can get the electric eel power and you evolve. It's crazy, but it's so fun. And I actually genuinely enjoy it. And so if you've heard of that, if you're a gamer and you're wondering Man Eater, yay or nay, totally get it. It's absolute bonkers fun, and just being a shark, and you turn from a little guppy shark into a freaking I won't ruin it.
Great white.
Great white.
You can get as big as you can become Moby Dick, for example. You'd be a giant white whale, and other things. So anyway, I won't ruin it all. But it was a lot of fun, and I actually had more fun playing that than I was playing my other game that I miss. So
Brianna said, "I feel that game would be Raven approved."
I agree.
I should have asked her what she thought about that. I should have asked her that. Good
And the
point.
show is called Deadliest Catch. Good job, Rod.
Oh, thanks, Rod. Yes, good job, Rod.
Viewers, I'm glad that we have viewers that actually help us out, because I'm going to tell you, sometimes we just lose what we're thinking about, and we can't. And I guess because we're like on air or something, we're just like, I don't know.
This is that feeling that would probably happen if we went on to like Family Feud, and you do really well at home, and then when you get to the studio, you're like,
right.
What am I doing?
You totally fail, huh?
I know nothing.
It's like we can name them just like that, bow, 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 and then they come up in front of you and say, "Best 5 songs of '93."
2093.
Talk to an angel.
Right, exactly. Queen.
Frank Sinatra.
Informer. You say somebody's going to get something.
We will rock you.
Daddy Yankee.
Wait, 1993, Joe.
Oh.
We thought you said 2093.
No, he thought it was like 1893 or something.
Oh.
Face is
just playing.
Hey, so what do we have coming?
Yeah. Sandy, how was... Oh, wait. What did you ask?
What do we have coming up this week?
That's a good question, Joe. Thank you for asking.
I'm so glad you asked, because I was prepared to answer this.
Go for it, Sandy.
No, I'm not. I just know Tuesday. I don't know anything else.
Go for Tuesday.
Today, we have a longtime friend of mine, Jonathan Mayo. And I just know him by Mayo. Like, Jonathan just sounds so weird for me to say.
Yeah.
Mayo's coming on the show. And we're going to talk about travel. I'm not sure who suggested travel, but can y'all remember?
No.
Anybody in the comments? Can y'all remember?
Right. People that have actually watched the show.
The people that help us keep this thing canon.
Yes. Anyway, someone suggested travel, and I immediately thought of him because he just started a new Instagram page, and his twist on it is traveling. My goodness, I'm not even ready. Anyway, traveling Guns Up page. Anyway, so wherever you're at and you do the Guns Up. Eric and I do the Guns Up everywhere we go. So anyway, and he's traveled everywhere and he's seen lots of parks and stuff. So anyway, he's going to come on tomorrow, show us some of his pictures that he's done and been, and that way you guys can follow him and submit your pictures, because he does post other people's pictures other than his own.
Oh, yes. That is cool.
That is right. And then wins.
Sorry, Jamie. One more.
That's okay. No, go ahead.
And if you guys have Guns Up wherever you guys have been traveling, please share those with us, and you might be featured. You might. Don't get crazy. You might.
Point.
Yeah, you'll get featured.
Oh, so that should mean all of us need to wear our Texas Tech shirts tomorrow. That'd probably be a good idea.
That would be
I don't have any.
And then Wednesday we are going to have our teacher appreciation episode. So we had a previous someone tell us that we should do teachers also. And what we did was we created a form. If you guys could go out and just fill out the form, all it asks, there's 4 spots there, but it asks you who's the teacher you want to hear appreciated during the show. Tell us why, and you can just share a story or just what you think why they're going to be nominated. If you have a picture to share, let us know. If you want to share their school and their grade that they teach, let us know that also. All of this is optional, but it really helps if you could help us show appreciation to these wonderful people.
Yeah, and we'll share our teacher stories too, because we have
so many.
I have a couple of good teacher stories.
I'm glad none of mine are on here.
That I might forget before the show comes on Wednesday. So
I'll have to remember that I said I have so many.
Sandy said she had so many, so I'm going to let her take over from here.
And then Thursday, we're working on something right now. We'll let you know about that. And then Friday, we'll be back for our Food Friday.
Food Friday.
I got a couple videos for Food Friday. Hope you guys are,
So you guys need to let us know if you're enjoying Food Friday or if you want us to bring back Freaky Friday one time. So you guys, Well, in the future.
This guy's saying one time.
Don't be like Black Raven and hurt my feelings.
Raven Black.
Okay, her. And then but let us know what you guys think about it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because we value your input, some more than others.
That's so
We
mean.
value your input and your constructive criticism.
Yeah. So, and I'm not getting rid of the smile, people. Okay, just not gonna happen.
You can't.
That gonna happen.
I got big teeth. Okay, that's just how it is. I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
He was born that way, and God loves him that way. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't get that. Speaking of, I have a dentist appointment coming up. I'm not looking forward to that. Ugh.
What?
Just jag me in the eye.
What is it?
Did you say yag you?
Jag me. Jag.
Oh.
Jag.
I was like, how does he know what a yag
I
is?
keep hearing. I don't know what you're saying. What's
That's
coming
the
up? A
struggle.
dentist appointment?
A dentist appointment's coming up for me. Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah.
We love you guys. Hope y'all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And as always,
Remember to wash your hands.
for at least 20 seconds.
You filthy animals.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
That is awesome. We'll see you later.
Hey, how about
Toodles.
Carrie being in North Dakota and she's watching us? How about that?
That is awesome.
How about
Thanks.
that?
Thanks, Carrie.
Rodimus says Food Friday's a keeper.
Oh,
Thanks,
And Priscilla
Rod.
said she's going to San Antonio and Corpus Christi this weekend.
Do the guns up, Priscilla.
for real.